Hey world, you know who it is? The truth. My topic of the day is there is a God. I'ma get straight to it. One thing I could say about my God, the one I keep my law, statutes, and the commandments with, one thing I could say about my God, he never turned his back on me. Because I keep the law, statutes, and the commandments, and I also keep the fringes on with the ribbon of blue. And I keep it on all my children. And I got 6 of them. And they wear that around me. When they around their moms try to switch the style up, but knowing that they know what it is. But one thing that I say about my God, he never turned his back on me. If he gonna bless me while doing the law, statutes, and the commandments, he keep his word. He a God of his word. And the reason why I had to make this video of my God, the God that's for the 12 tribes of Israel, everybody can say that's their God. But it's for the laws, statutes, and the commandments for the children of Israel, which is Black, Latin, and Native Indians. One thing I could say, he never turned his back on me. If he said he's going to do something, he's going to do it. As long as I believe in him and keep the law, statutes, and the commandments and let people know, which is his children, God is here for him and her, his sons and daughters. And he never turned his back on me. And me going through my little situation, he never left me without. He was always there throughout my journey. I stopped smoking. I stopped buying on a Sabbath day. I stopped cooking on a Sabbath day. I've been keeping the law, statutes, and the commandments for almost a year. Next month will be a whole year of me doing what I gotta do, wearing my fringes every day, believing in him. Because God is a man. And he never left me without. Even if on my toughest journeys of me going to get a divorce, he never turned his back on me. As I'm crying, being depressed behind me, losing whatever the fuck she is, he was wiping my tears internally. Maybe not mentally right here wiping my tears. He was wiping it without me seeing it. Because he knew I was going to be all right. He knew I'm strong in the mind. I was weak a little bit. But once my mind got stronger, it wasn't no tears coming out for her. Because I keep the law, statutes, and the commandments. It's easy for a lot of people to say they love God. But how do you love God? You got to keep his law, statutes, and the commandments. You got to love thy neighbor like you love yourself. You got to keep the Sabbath day holy. That means you got to rest and also go to church on that day. Not the church of the day of worshiping. You can't go to church on Sunday. You can't have crucifix crosses on your wall. That's graven images. You can't have crosses on your neck. That's a graven image. You can't bow down to no graven image. And Jesus is black. You can't be having none of these false prophets in your house. Know what I'm saying? You got to keep the law, statutes, and the commandments. And his commandments are not grievous. That's why the book of John 5 verse 3. If you love me, keep my commandments, and my commandments are not grievous. That means it's not hard. And you can't pray with your hands together. I know there's a lot of people that don't know. But there is a God. Know what I'm saying? When I pray like this. And I praise towards the east of Jerusalem. I've been learning a lot. I be doing my history. I be trying to wake a lot of people up to let people know God is really there for you. All you got to do is believe and keep the law, statutes, and the commandments. And everything else will fall in place. And I thought it was going to be a situation for I was like me not getting my kids on the days that I really requested. All that shit is about to change. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got it set up for me to have my kids Friday to Sunday. I go see the judge next week, knowing that I'm supposed to go Friday. It was a little misunderstanding with my attorney telling me not to go to court, and I fucking lost my days. But it is what it is. I'm going to gain it all back because a person like me always take women to court. A word, I can't see my kids. You just got served. I see you in court. Tell the judge I can't see my kids. Know what I'm saying? And it's going to work itself out because I'm an excellent father. Know what I'm saying? I'm not competing with no father. I'm in a class all by myself because I know I take care of mine all day, every day. And I would like to thank Yahweh and Yahweh Shah for always being in my life from the beginning until the end of my journey. And y'all never turned y'all back on me. Yahweh Shah always walked with me. In order for me to get to Yahweh, I got to get to Yahweh Shah. And it's all about keeping the law, statutes, and the commandments. And I'm very happy because I believe in God. I trust in the Lord at all times. Even though I'm supposed to get tattoos, but this was something. Trust in the Lord at all times. It's not 1 second that I don't believe in trusting the Lord. I walk with the Lord. And I know for a fact, He hears my cries. I read 4 chapters a day. I pray 3 times a day. And that's what God asks us to do. His commandments are not grievous. That means it's not hard. And I know everything is going to be all right because I keep my faith and I believe in God. And God believes in me because I'm out here doing His work, whatever work I'm doing. I also mention God to everyone. They be like, you don't got nothing else to talk about? What else to talk about? Word up. I'm feeling good because I thought they was going to have another court date sometime like next year, like February, March. But they wind up fixing that situation because I was in the courthouse yesterday. And they wind up fixing it for me to see the judge next week. So I know that was God's work. That's all I got to say about that. Good day. God bless. Peace.